When filming Game of Thrones, Maisie Williams recalled her most embarrassing moment. Because so many of the scenes in Game of Thrones were set in the wilderness and featured characters engaging in swordplay and bow and arrow combat, the show always seemed like it was quite labor-intensive to produce. Even though it might be more enjoyable than spending every day in a studio, it does present a few special challenges of its own. Ask Maisie Williams, who portrayed Arya Stark for 8 seasons. She spent a large portion of her formative years on set when she first began working on the show at the age of 12. With the assistance of Needle, the sword that Jon Snow gave her, and the guidance of expert swordsman Syrio Forel, Arya prepared herself to be a valiant combatant. However, Williams occasionally found it difficult to understand sword fighting. Williams talks about an embarrassing incident from her time on Game of Thrones in which she accidentally struck herself in the head with her own sword. Let's set up the situation. There's a moment where I'm jabbing the Hound in his chest plate with my sword, and obviously it's like not going through because he's got armor on, and they wanted to get a nice close-up shot of the sword warping. But we need to use the real sword that doesn't warp as easily because it's the close shot, Williams told the podcast Armchair Expert.